is your name?
My name is Megan Johnston. I'm 27 and I've worked at Physical Achievement Center for about a year and a half.
Why did you commit to Sprint Set?
I committed to Sprint Set for a lot of reasons. I think like anybody in the public, it was for image at first, so losing weight to make myself feel more comfortable. After having my consult with Sprint Set, it also pertained to my health. So getting to the root cause of it now while I'm young versus waiting and having to be reactive when I got older.
What positive changes have you experienced in your life?
There are so many positive changes after starting Sprint Set. The list will go on, but some of the big ones were weight loss, getting that relief on my joints. I play volleyball 2 to 3 times a week, and my knees were always sore, my ankles, they would swell. Ever since doing Sprint Set, I haven't had any of that. So joint relief, weight loss has been a huge thing. Gives you a lot more confidence, seeing your body disappear, your clothes feel looser. It just makes you feel better overall. Then when I did start working out again, it was feeling lighter and having more energy to compete in the sports at a higher level, which was important to me. A lot of the other things were more energy. I was someone that used to like 9 to 10 hours of sleep and felt like I needed it. But after getting on the diet, getting on a set schedule, I only need about 8 hours of sleep and I'm still waking up and feeling energized. Versus usually I'd been waking up and just feeling kind of sluggish and like have to go to work, have to do this. Now I actually wake up and have energy. I get tasks done before I go to work. So that's been a big change as well. Learning more about food, which sounds silly, but as a young kid or even as a young adult, I wasn't taught a lot about nutrition. So for me, it's actually reading labels on food and finding out what ingredients are actually in it, what ingredients are bad, and I didn't even know it. So that's been a big change for me. It also goes to show just how bad the big things are. The gluten, the sugar, for me, the dairy, and cutting them out can make such a huge impact in your life. It really goes to show how much of the food industry right now is tainted by different chemicals, etc., that are causing our body harm. It should be pretty simple to go back to the basics of fruit, meat, veggies, and so many people don't, but now that I have, it's been a big wake-up call. You know, my body doesn't need all the other stuff that we used to think it did, and it really just shows you how bad the other food is. Another reason or another positive change that happened after Sprint Set was less brain fog. So I was someone that was diagnosed with epilepsy at the end of 2022 and suffered a lot of the different side effects from that. Brain fog, fatigue, memory loss or issues. And so to me, to get any kind of clarity mentally has been huge. So having sharper focus, recalling more than I was previously, and cutting down on the headaches for sure has been a huge benefit from Sprint Set. Another thing that Sprint Set has made a positive impact for has been eating out. I think in Wisconsin, we treat it like a special occasion. Anytime we want to do something, it's always go out to eat. Meet somebody out to eat, meet somebody out for coffee. So for us, me and my husband, it was unique that going out to eat was off the table. So we had to find new things. When you had a free Friday night, we made dinner at home, and then what do you do with all that extra time? So we're trying new experiences, we're spending more quality time together because food is out of the equation. Food is a sustenance, it shouldn't be a main event. Obviously there's always occasions where we want to have food to celebrate in a special time in our life, and that still should be something that happens. But I think it was important to us to realize food should be a meal, we enjoy it, and then we have plenty of time to do other things.
What advice would you give to someone considering Sprint Set?
Anyone considering Sprint Set should do the consult. I think I was pretty awakened during that on how many things I was doing wrong in my life. I don't like that answer. I got it.
Take 2. What advice would you give to someone considering Sprint Set? What advice would you give to someone considering Sprint Set?
For anyone considering Sprint Set, my advice would be do it. If you're already at a point in your life where you're considering that you need help or you want to change your health and wellness, I think this is the right move. For me, I chose Sprint Set because it was different. Yes, it was a weight loss program, but it also focuses on your health, wellness, and general life. It's working to detox your system, detox your liver. So yes, I'm losing weight, and that effect has been fantastic. But at the same time, I know I'm healthier from the inside out. It's not just a fad to help me lose the weight and then I'm going to gain it back because I can't continue the lifestyle. That's the other thing I recommend, is that when this is done, continue this. Yeah, you'll add stuff back in, or you'll have special events where you go out to eat, but to me, it's going to be making better choices when I do those occasions. Skipping the cheeseburger and going for a salad or a wrap. Skipping the pizza and doing something healthier. When I had the cravings during Sprint Set, I made sure if I had it, it was the best possible version of it. So to me, that's also something I would advise. In the future, make the best possible choices based on what you learn from this program. The last thing I recommend is an air fryer. For someone who doesn't cook or use the oven or stove a lot, I was kind of lost the first week. I cannot tell you how much the air fryer saved the diet for me. Being able to throw steak in the air fryer and it's done in 8 to 12 minutes, chicken, shrimp, even the veggies in the air fryer really saved me when I have kind of a time crunch with my evenings with work and then sports.